Well, I haven't really had much time to do any thinking, but I guess the best thing I could do would be to get out of New York. You know, it's like what we were saying this morning, how things might be different if you only had the chance to just breathe and spread out a little. I didn't exactly imagine things would be this way. I like you, Sam. I like you better than anyone. I'm just wondering how it would all work out. You know, suppose something were to happen. Suppose I were to have a baby, say. That sometimes happens even when people don't want it to. What would we do then? We'd be tied down then for life, just like everyone else around here. They all start off loving each other and thinking everything's going to be okay, and before they know it, they realize they haven't got anything and they wish they could go back and do it all over again, only it's too late. It's what you said just now about people belonging to each other. I don't think people ought to belong to each other. I don't think anyone ought to belong to anyone but themselves. You see, I was thinking that if my mother, if she had really belonged to herself, and if my father, if he had really belonged to himself, it never would have happened. It's just that they were always depending on someone else for what they ought to have had inside themselves all along. That's why I don't want to belong to anyone. And I don't want anyone to belong to me. I want love more than anything else in this world. But loving and belonging, they're not the same thing. If we say goodbye now, it doesn't have to mean forever, okay? Don't, Sam. Don't look at me as if it's the end of the world. It isn't.